This isn't going to be a video arguing about what discount rate you should use or the correct longevity estimate. I'm going to tell you 3 stories and use characters from the popular TV show The Office to explain how this decision can be worked out for you. First up, I have Pam and Jim. Jim and Pam are both 61. Pam wants to retire at 63. She's had enough of the office life. Jim is comfortable working until 65. Together, they've saved around $1 million, no major legacy goals. They care more about a stable, enjoyable retirement together. What's bothering them? They're nervous about switching from saving every year to drawing money from savings. This is extremely common. The transition feels emotionally harder than people expect. Their social security picture, Pam's benefits at 63 gives them a meaningful paycheck replacement. Her benefit at 63 is nearly identical to the income she currently brings in on a monthly basis. Jim's benefit is higher, and because the surviving spouse keeps the higher benefit amount, his timing has more long-term impacts for both of them. So what strategy did Jim and Pam land on? Pam files at 63. That benefit supports her retirement decision and eases the pressure on their portfolio in those early years. Jim delays at least to 67 and most likely to 70. His benefit becomes their longevity insurance. Higher income if they both live longer lives. A stronger survivor benefit for Pam if Jim passes. We've poured over the numbers using different assumptions for longevity, discount rate, inflation, etc. We've discussed their spending, the difference in taxation between pre-tax IRA funds and Social Security benefits, and their overall psychology around money pushes this decision to not be 100% focused on what is the optimal strategy with X, Y, and Z assumptions, yada, yada, yada. This mix fits both their numbers and their personalities. Pam gets reassurance and a predictable income early. Jim's delaying strengthens long-term security. One spouse's filing age can support income now, while the other spouse's timing protects stability for later. As you can see, we went much further to come to this decision than simply what some calculator told us. Now let's move on to Creed. Creed is 65 and retiring now. He has about $800,000 saved up for retirement, a $1,500 monthly pension that he has from a previous job. His essential expenses are around $5,000 a month, and his Social Security benefit will be around $3,500 if he delays until 70. Creed's not worried about spending down his portfolio. He's more concerned about maximizing the years when he wants to travel and enjoy life, while also giving him the security of having his essential spending needs covered through recurring income streams, Social Security plus his pension, that also have inflation adjustments. If his essential expenses are covered, he's comfortable using a portion of his retirement nest egg to do exactly what it's for, enjoy his retirement. Creed's going to use the bridge strategy from 65 to 70. At 70, pension plus Social Security covers his essential spending, again, both with inflation adjustments. His retirement nest egg will be strategically used for his fund money. We'll plan out using a portion of his nest egg to enjoy the years he plans to be the most active, from 65 to 75. His retirement savings are looked at as a tool to enjoy his retirement, and this filing strategy is the best fit to allow him to do so. Now, third, Michael and Holly, their situation. Michael is 65 and on track for the maximum benefit based on his earnings record. Holly is 60 with significantly smaller benefits, significantly less than half of Michael's. There's a meaningful spousal benefit. This is different from the survivorship benefit that comes into play after one spouse passes. Their dynamic is also different from the 2 earlier stories. Holly is analytical and wants to understand the math. Michael wants to throw a Social Security filing party and have them both file today. Holly's own benefit is less than half of Michael's. The way she maximizes her monthly benefit while they're both alive is by waiting until 67 to file and receiving the full spousal benefit, so 50% of Michael's full retirement age amount. Michael agrees to delay his benefits to at least 67. The longevity math for either of them shows a benefit to delaying even past age 67, but this compromise lets Michael turn on his benefits in a couple of years and allows Holly to maximize the spousal benefit while they're both alive. And it strengthens Holly's survivorship protection. Michael waiting until at least full retirement age means that if he passes first, Holly's survivor benefit can be as high as 100% of Michael's benefit. So in other words, she gets about 100% increase in Social Security benefits if Michael were to pass away, as long as she waits until her full retirement age to claim. Another thing to note as I work this out with Michael and Holly is we didn't set this in stone. We can revisit the plan every year between now and when Michael officially files. Nothing is final until the filing happens. As time passes, we'll regularly revisit whether further delaying makes sense based on updated health, preferences, and lifestyle plans. 3 things to think through for yourself and with your partner if you have a spouse. What are your biggest fears about spending in retirement? Is maximizing lifetime Social Security benefits or giving yourself the psychological comfort to spend early in retirement more important to you? What role do you want Social Security to play? Income replacement or longevity insurance? How are you thinking about it? Whether you're filing at 62 full retirement age or 70, there isn't really a right or wrong on its own. We can't possibly pick the exact optimal strategy unless we know the exact day each spouse passes. So the right choice is the one that most aligns both the numbers and what matters most to you. But Social Security is going to cut its benefits. I keep hearing people say that. How does that change the math? Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to have a video coming out soon going over that exact topic. And don't forget, money is a tool, knowledge is freedom, and planning is power. I'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your day.